Hey y'all, it's your girl Ambitious Tammy back with another video, and today is another boss talk. Yo, I don't know about y'all, but I love boss talks. Okay, I really created this series to help you guys in y'all businesses and different areas and things of that sort, because I started so young. Okay, I started at 16. I did not get that guidance, I did not get that help. So if I can pour out to others and help people not make certain mistakes in their beginning processes of their business, or later on, I am here to help y'all. So let's get right into this video, and today we are going to be talking about branding, how to effectively brand your business. Now, people confuse branding and marketing a lot, even though they do work hand in hand, but branding is one thing alone and marketing is by itself, but you need both of them to do the job. So pretty much branding is, I wrote it down because it's a long definition, but I'm gonna put it in simpler terms. But from what I got from Google, is branding is all of the ways you establish an image of your company in your customers' eyes. So pretty much the perception of your company. How do people view your company? And pretty much your branding is what's going to make people feel or look at your branding. So that will include logos, symbols, slogans, flyers, all of those things that you see. Pretty much all the visual elements that you see is what branding is. Now, marketing is you use all of those things to market your business. Pretty much you use your flyers to market your business, but if you do not know your brand identity and colors, you will not be able to market. So that's how branding and marketing goes hand in hand. I'll do a separate video for marketing, but today is about branding. So let's get straight into it. I'm going to be giving you guys 4 tips on how to effectively brand your business. Now, tip number 1 is your brand story. Your brand story is extremely important. Okay, that's literally the first thing that you should be doing in your business plan. Your brand story is pretty much your why. Why are you creating this business? You can literally leverage off of your brand story, and your brand story alone can help you get sales. So I will give an example like Uber. Uber, pretty much their brand story was they wanted to create an alternative of a taxi. They wanted the consumers to be in control of when they ride and how they ride and how to get around in the world. So that's how Uber created their app. Now look at that. Their brand story alone pretty much includes the consumer. You know what I'm saying? So your brand story doesn't always have to, because your brand story can be personal, and people like that. They know there's a connection. Okay, so say if someone went through what your brand story is explaining, they can relate to you and they will probably buy from you because they like why you started your business. It relates to them. People like to buy things that are relatable or that they need. So if you can be able to hit your brand story and it relates to someone else, your sales are going to drive. Okay, it is. It just naturally is, because people like when they can relate to other people. That's how you create friends. So when you have your brand story, make sure that it is personable and that it is relatable, or that it solves a problem that you probably don't like in the world. And who knows, you may blow up. Not may, you are going to blow up, okay? Because if your brand story is personable, relatable, and solves a problem, people are going to come to you more just by your brand story alone. So that's tip number 1. Now, tip number 2 is your brand colors. I cannot stress that enough. Your brand colors are so important. It can't just be your favorite color. Even though when I started, it was my favorite color, but as I got older, honestly, I'm glad that I chose that color, because it represents who I am and what my business stands for. So the color of my businesses are purple and gold. Now, and when anything you see purple, you think royalty, you think majestic, you think wisdom, you think intelligence, you think someone with confidence. Okay, purple gives you that color. Okay, whenever you see a woman wearing a nice purple dress, or whenever you see a man wear a nice purple eggplant, that dark color suit, you look at them like, okay, they walking into the room like, all right, who are you? You get what I'm saying? So I love the color purple naturally, but the fact that my business story and my business colors actually correlate, it works hand in hand. So my brand colors pretty much stand for what I am, not for what I am, for who I am and what my company stands for. That's why I say that the brand colors are really important. You know, study the psychology of colors, but not just any color. You have to specifically look up psychology of business colors or psychology of brand colors, because they're gonna, if you just look up psychology of colors, they're gonna just show you a whole bunch of things. So you want to specifically for business, when you choose this color, what does it represent? What does it stand for? You get what I'm saying? Because the color could literally take you so far. Like that little thing, that, like, I know it's little, but your color can literally make you stand out. And it is important that you do not choose something that is too popular, especially in the beauty industry. Like every beauty brand that you know literally is pink. I'm like, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, but make sure if you're going to choose pink, like, why did you choose the pink? That goes back to the brand story. You get what I'm saying? You just can't choose pink just because it's cute or just because it's a girl color. Like, that's not enough. Like, because you're going to realize when it comes to your next step into branding, what are you branding per se? You're just gonna throw pink on every single flyer? Like, that's not how it is. Like, you literally need to be strategic on what colors you choose, because your colors are going to take you in the long run unless you feel like changing it. But at that point, that's literally gonna reconfigure your whole entire business. So from the jump, make sure you choose a color that you know you can run with the hills with. Okay, make sure you choose a color you can run with the hills with, and study that color. See why you chose the color, and that will pretty much help you on creating your brand identity, which is tip number 3. Your brand identity pretty much includes your logo, your flyers, your designs, your identity, literally. Like, that's everything all in one package. I will show what a brand identity template looks like so you guys can see what I'm talking about, because branding is very visual. So most of the things I'm talking about, I will put, you know, the pictures on the side or whatever so y'all can see what I'm talking about. But your brand identity is pretty much how do people see your business, and you are in control of that. You get what I'm saying? If you don't put, you know, quality content out there, then people are going to think your product is not quality. Now that's not, you know, that's probably not the case. You probably have a bomb product. You probably have a bomb service. But if the content you put out doesn't look like that, then how are you going to expect people to pay for something that does not look like it's quality, because you're not putting out quality content? So your branding identity helps you stay organized within your business and keeping every font the same, every color the same, every picture design, everything needs to be the same. That's why creating a brand identity template, or I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but I know it's called a brand identity board. Creating a brand identity board will help you keep your whole entire business design cohesive, because people need to know that this is your company walking. You get what I'm saying? Like McDonald's, everything red and yellow. You get what I'm saying? Chase, everything is blue. Walmart, everything is yellow and blue. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, once you look at other companies, you realize that their brand colors stay cohesive in everything they sell. Publix, green. Publix bags has green in it. Their shopping carts, green. Target, red. Like, you gotta realize that they're not just doing that just because that's the color. They need to stay cohesive in everything that they put out. Anything they put out, whether it's a flyer, whether it's a photo shoot, whether it's a commercial, whether it's whatever it is, all the colors need to stay the same, all the fonts, all of that. So you doing that for your company can literally help with the professionalism and the quality of your page and your product and everything else in your business. And now for the last tip is your target audience. Pretty much your target audience helps you with your branding. Target audience, who are you selling to? Who you're selling to can help you create content that will grab your target audience attention. Okay, because you cannot be making things for, you know, what you make for a teenager cannot work for an adult. And what you do for an adult does not work for a teenager. So you need to be able to know, who are you targeting? Who do you want to sell to? Once you figure out who you want to sell to, that can help you create certain content and branding materials that will relate to your target audience. So niching down on who you want to target pretty much is part of the branding process, because you cannot create a brand and you don't know who you're selling to. So who you're selling to will correlate on how you will sell it and what it will look like, because you need that target audience to correlate with what you're putting out. So pretty much that is branding in a nutshell. Not too long. I didn't want to make it very confusing, you know what I'm saying? Because branding, it takes time. That is something, it honestly takes time. So I did not want to sit here and bombard y'all with a whole bunch of, crazy tips and drilling y'all down. If y'all want a part 2 to effectively brand your business, I have no problem doing that. But as of right now, those are the 4 tips that I can give you to help you brand your business. Creating your brand story, knowing your brand colors, creating your brand identity, and also knowing your target audience. All of those things will effectively help you create a brand for your business. But thank you for staying for this boss talk, and let me know if you guys have any more, suggestions or videos y'all would like me to do, to talk about. I am open. I literally did an IG poll and I got a lot of feedback. That's why I decided to do branding, because I want to see, what do you guys want to know? Because I mean, I don't know everything, but there is a lot of things I can give y'all. But if you guys have a specific thing you want me to touch, I have no problem making a video on that, as long as I know the information. Because I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all and BS. Like I know it. If I don't know it, I'd be like, I can refer you to my coach, my mentor. I can refer you to other people that is way more experienced than me. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I hope you stay tuned for my next video. And if you didn't subscribe, what are you doing, sis? Just hit that button. Just hit it. Hit it right there. That will make me so happy, y'all. But thank you. Stay tuned for my next video. Bye.
I'ma break it off, let me be your motivation.